The video I'm about to share with you is one of the most unbelievable things I have seen in my entire life. Keep in mind when you watch the video, this is supposedly only a 5-seater car.
Cuéntalo, cuéntalo.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve. ¡Ey! ¡Una mochila ahí! Oye, pero, diez. Wait, sí, sí. Wait, wait. Y baúl. 11. Carga el otro. 12. Mira, en el baúl hay. 13, 6, 13, dos niñas. Mira, mira. Con la cámara. 14. Al paso, sal. 15. Ya el carro botado. 16. 17. 18. No lo ligues con los tremoreles. 18, comandante.
Yeah, I think they got a little bit more than 5 people in that car. It's just, I can't believe that. You know, one thing that comes to mind is the BO. Because it's got to be hot in the Dominican Republic. And it is summertime. So, I hope for everyone's sake, they were wearing deodorant. I also want to know, what kind of a car was that? It looks like it might be a Toyota or a Nissan. I think that car, that particular car, its sales need to shoot right up. You know, the car company needs to be playing that video in commercials. You know, trying to sell people on the fact that, hey, you can actually fit 18 people in this car. You know, so big props to that car for carrying all the extra luggage. I will give credit to where I found this story. I found this on celebmagazine.net. I'll read you a little bit of the article, but if you want to read the full thing, head on over there. The article says, officers on duty who saw the car in an unknown street in Africa pulled him over and asked the passengers to move out. Much to their surprise, they found out that the car was overloaded. Aside from the driver and the man in the front seat, there are still 11 passengers in the back, 1 woman, 1 child, and 5 other men squeezing themselves inside of the car's trunk. Woo, 5 men in a trunk. I'm pretty sure that all of them are technically gay now, if you know what I mean. Wow. The question now, how did they manage to fit in there? Funny as it may seem, the police were expected to summon the driver and passengers, obviously because all of them failed to wear a seatbelt. Well, come on! You know, it's not like they have 18 seatbelts in the car. That is a design flaw with the car manufacturer, I think. They risk each other's safety by riding in an overloaded car, also risk the suspension, maybe the transmission, a lot of things. J.P. Smith, the mayoral committee member for safety, security, and social services in South Africa, described this incident as absolutely shocking and should never be tolerated. In a previous interview with News 24, he said, while I understand that there is immense pressure on the public transport system, as well as the people who rely on it to get to work, there is no excuse for this type of behavior. I shudder to think of the consequences if that vehicle had been in a collision. Incidents like these do nothing for the reputation of the taxi industry, and so I also call on owners and associations to address this type of lawlessness. Damn. You know the taxi system where you are is pretty shitty if it's so bad where you have to pack 18 people in a car. Okay? What do I think? Well, I think more power to them. You know, the goal is to get the most bang for your buck. And hey, you're making money. You're getting a lot of people to their destination. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding. This is definitely incredibly dangerous. You have all kind of issues here. You have people that could cramp up. You have people like in the trunk, 5 people in the trunk. There's all kind of medical hazards that can come from this. Not just medically, but what if someone has really bad gas or diarrhea? That's not going to be fun. I thought this was a fake news story at first. It's one of those things you click on and you're like, well, obviously this is going to be like a fake doctor video or something. I'm looking at the video when they're coming out of the car and I'm thinking, okay, there's probably people on the other side that are loading in to make it look like that. But no, somehow, some way, 18 people were in that freaking car. So the next time I hear you say that your 1996 Dodge Neon is a little bit cramped for 4 or 5 people, I'll point you to this video.